let's get the show started. Okay. What was I going to say? Oh, Ms. Anaid, so what happened over the weekend? You're going to give us some feedback of how did it go when you went live?
Uh, as much as you can prepare for something, you always gotta count on the fuck ups. I thought I was well prepared, and unexpected things happen. People that met reservations for 4 people ended up bringing 8 people. Which, you know, is not what we planned for. But it is what it is. Got to work with what you got. That was the only hiccup that I had. Other than that, it went more smoothly than any other opening I've done. It was just me and my mom though, so we know how it's done. When you make a certain type of food for a long time, it becomes second nature in a way. I don't know how to talk about things like this. Like, it was exciting for sure.
Well, yeah, talk about the exciting part. How, you know, good sales, good customers, you know, large customer cover count, right?
Yes. So all of my customers were people that I knew and that have known my mom and I for years. And they're very supportive people. Which is why it was hard to be like, you made a reservation for 4 and now there's 8 of you, but you guys are all friends, so it's not like we can turn you away. So beware of that, I guess, on soft openings.
Yeah, and remember, when you open up your business, even a soft opening, you really can't turn anybody around or anybody out, because that is money walking out your door. So yes, the unexpected will happen, and that's bound to happen. So be prepared for it. Even this weekend happened, Ms. Anaid. You know, learn from this for next weekend. You're a little bit more prepared as far as space, product, ingredients, recipes, and what have you not, because it's going to come. Sometimes, you know, you can expect it, it may not happen, but it's when we don't expect it, it's like, boom, it's like, oh. But it's great that you have great sales and a great cover count. You know, that's great. That's, you know, bottom line. And hopefully, I know your customers probably went home very satisfied.
They did.
It's hard work, but it pays off.
It's exciting because it's our own thing now. We don't have to answer to anybody else. And that honestly was my favorite part. The fact that I didn't have a yelling boss in my ear being like, oh my God, we didn't prepare for this. Mom and I just rolled with the punches. Shania and Deja know about my boss panicking and freaking out and the way she gets. They know. And Brianna does too. But I don't know. It was exciting. You guys should do it at some point. Open up your own thing and just accept that things are going to go wrong no matter how well you plan.
It's the restaurant business. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So just be prepared for it, for the unexpected. Okay. So with that said and done, this is week 5. And where are we supposed to be week 5 with your project?
Mostly done.
So be done.
Mostly done, right? What are you supposed to be working on this week?
Menu, layout, and
No, that was last week.
oh, that was last week. Oh.
Yeah.
Costing.
Finishing your recipe cost cards and your startup costs. Yeah, the menu was last week. The layout that could be done towards the end of this week or the beginning of next week. But now it's finishing up all your recipe cost cards and starting up your startup costs, because that's a startup cost is going to take some time too. Not as much as the recipe cost cards, but it will take some time. Also, too, I will go check on your assigned homework, your assigned portal work, the knowledge checks, discussions, and what have you not, to go ahead and grade them. My concern is this is week 5, and some of you guys are really behind the 8 ball as far as getting your project up and running. Some of you guys might not have even done the first 3 tabs filled out. Some of you guys haven't even started the recipe cost cards. And again, that's from day one. I explained to you guys, trying to sell you guys, give you a heads up, it's going to take some time for the recipe cost cards to be accomplished and done. Some of you guys are way ahead of the game. That's awesome. Should be looking forward to seeing your slideshow and also your website. If you want the extra 10, 20 points added to your project, that is great. But those of you guys who are falling behind, I will really suggest something that Mr. Felix mentioned this last block. He mentioned your overall grade. So I would really take a look at your overall grade, see where you're standing at, to make sure that you guys, none of you guys repeat this course or fail this class, okay? We come a long way. We had a lot of time to work on the project. You guys have the tools, and we dedicated, what is it, week 4, 5, 3, part of week 3, 4, and 5 to work on your projects, okay? So I will suggest keep your head to the grinding stone and keep on plugging those numbers in the recipe cost cards. Keep on working on your project. Go in the portal. Knock out those knowledge checks. Knock out the discussions, so I can go back and grade them. Some of you guys did them over the weekend. That's fine. That's great. I'm gonna go ahead and start, plugging those grades in them. For those of you guys who have not, this is week 5. This is crunch time. Okay, this is where you start calling at 3 o'clock in the morning, getting insomnia cookies delivered to your address. Okay, because you got to make it happen now. Okay. So with that said and done, how we're looking, I was looking at some of you guys have not touched your project in 5 days. Yes, Miss Sally.
Quick question for the startup costs. I know we're talking like ovens and stuff like that. Would decoration, well, I want to say decoration, but like decor count as a startup cost? Like, can we include that in there as well? Like legit everything?
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool.
So you can include the china, you can include the decor, the tables, you can include the lamps. The majority is going to go back to the house, but you can include those items too, because in the front of the house, you're including the cash register, you're including the POS system, you're including the security cameras, you're including the safe, the checkbooks, all those things that go into
uniforms and stuff.
Correct. Correct.
Okay, cool.
Correct. And that's going to run you up to anywhere between 70 to 100, over $100,000. Okay. Depending on how elaborate, how you want your kitchen and your menu to, according to your menu. Okay, remember, you're walking into a building that is bare wall to wall, nothing in it. Okay, no sinks, no hand soap dispensers, no stove, no ovens, no mops, no sandy buckets, no cutting boards, no spoon, no whisk, no spatulas, and nothing. Zero, zilch, nada, right? So that's going to run you up to between 70 to 100,000 and then some. If it's a food truck, a little trailer is going to cost a little bit less, but if it's a mortar and brick, it's going to run you up that amount. Now, Ms. Anaid had a question last couple of weeks. She asked, well, what if on her concept, she already has some equipment on her building? Doesn't have to include that in the project because she's using hers as a model. So she's way ahead of the game. She doesn't need that, but anything else and above beyond that, she needs to include it in startup costs. But I will strongly suggest and encourage you guys to go in there and take a look at your overall grade and ask why and how come it is that percentage, okay? If it's sky high, awesome. If it's not, are you visible? Are you in uniform? Are you participating? Where's your project? Have you done your knowledge checks? All those things go hand in hand. So go check it out, ask questions, and know where you stand. This is week 5. You only got about 7 days to increase the grade average. Got it, guys? So I would suggest go ahead and start working on your project, dead on, and let's get it rolling. Because Fast and Furious. This week is going to be over in a matter of just a few days. Believe it or not, it's an hour and a half. And then next week we got, what is it? A couple of days, and they will present the last 3 days. Okay. So if you're able to be visible, you can pop in here and then that's fine. You don't have to be visible the whole entire class. I understand you got to work in your project, but at least make yourself knowing that you're present. Because again, last block I had a kid who student who was literally mowing his lawn and was logged on. He couldn't earn, he didn't earn all the credits and points on his grading rubrics because it wasn't fair for somebody that was on at all time, participating, talking, and so forth, so on, and doing the work. Well, some of that is not fair to give them the same equal grade. So some of you guys are visible. Awesome, you're up here. Some of you guys are not. I called you guys sometimes, there's no answer. You guys are way down here, okay? So they can increase the grade average. Okay, don't repeat this class, guys. It's real easy, right? Well, except for the recipe cost cards. So let's get on it and let's see where we're standing at. Okay, so go ahead, start plugging in numbers, start plugging in all the information. I know Mrs. Miranda, she wasn't here. She was last class, not here today. No, she was absent last class. Okay. Julia's out shopping. I hope she finds some groceries to eat and be safe. Wear your mask when you come back to see where you're at with your project. Okay.
With our grades for Mr. Felix's class, I still cannot see them. I still can't see them, and I thought I would wait because he said that he would talk to the people to fix it, but I still can't see my grades, so I have no idea what I have. And he said that he would send us our grades.
I can tell you where you're sitting on it because I can look at the grades, you know.
I can see grades for this class. I just can't see grades for his class.
Catherine, just a tip. I can't see the grade for Felix's class on my phone, but for some reason I can see it on like my laptop. So maybe try it on something else.
I have tried it on my laptop, but it still won't.
Okay, Miss Catherine, I can take a look at it right now, and I'll send you a private chat and see where you're standing at. Okay, because I'm just pulling it up right now. Okay.
Okay.
So if you can't see your grade either way, let me know, and I'll shoot you where you're standing at as far as your grade if you can't see it. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you, right? There you go. Anyone else can see the grade in Mr. Felix class? So everybody can see your grade in Mr. Felix class? All of you guys can or can't?
My grades are updated through day 18. Am I looking for any specific one?
No,
Or
no,
just in
no.
general?
Overall grade. Where are you sitting as far as overall?
Yes, mine's there.
Okay. So Miss Cheyenne, you can hear me.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I have your project pulled up. Okay. So can you see it on your screen?
No, I can't see it.
Okay. Well, no, I haven't put it up yet. So I'm not going to put it up. I'm going to tell you you need some work on it. SWOT analysis, definitely. Labor assumptions. You got managers. You need front of the house, back of the house, and your recipes. You have your demographics. It's awesome. Okay. So don't know where you stand up with your menu and your logo, but those are the items that you need to take a look at and aggressively start knocking them out. Aggressively. You got 7 days left. Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay. Mr. Daniel, how we looking? Daniel,
Hello.
how's your project?
Working slowly, Chef. I don't have no skills. I just
7 days.
everything get backed up to me on me. But I'm gonna make it happen. I don't know. So,
7 days.
I got my recipes. I already write it down. I know the ingredients. I got all I gotta do is plug in. I will try to do that tonight and plug in a list of my ingredients for my recipes. And from there, I'm gonna start working whatever. I got the costing. That will be to me the biggest part.
You got your concept summary, the first tab. You got the SWOT analysis, second tab. You have the labor assumptions, third tab. All your recipes. And you have your demographics to do. And the menu. You got 6 items to knock out before you can start looking at your startup costs and be almost 90% done. So six items need to happen between now and, hopefully by the end of this week, because by the end of this week, you're going to have a few days to go back and take a look at it, see if anything needs to be tweaked. And again, I would encourage you guys to go take a look at your overall grade. This is, again, increase the grade average, okay?
All right, Chef.
Okay. Mr. Victor, I know your concept is like almost done. Same thing with your slide, looks really great. How's the website turning out?
I'm still working on it.
Okay, no biggie. You got 7 days. Okay, but it looks really, really good. Okay. It looks like you have your recipes done, Miss Catherine, right?
Yes, sir. I'm just putting up the starting cost
Okay.
at the moment. The website for the costs, the websites that we were supposed to use, you sent us so much stuff that's very hard to find the email for that specific website to look for the costing of a walk-in fridge. I can't remember what the website was, or I can't find the email either.
I just put it on the chat.
Yeah, I've been going through all my emails. I'm like, there's so much stuff. I'm never going to find it again.
And I'm going to put the link on the chat too, okay?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that was a little bit. Copy.
There's a link.
Okay.
Oh,
And then also with my menu, I've been using Kavana. I can't remember. And whenever I copy it, all I get is data. It doesn't show the picture.
Are you able to download it from Canva?
Is that how it does? Download it and then try to copy it?
And then just see if we can copy it and paste it on your spreadsheet.
I'll try that next. Hopefully it doesn't just show data. I was just thinking of copying the URL and just hoping.
No. You literally got to go to your menu and click download it to your computer. And then from there, copy and paste it onto your project.
Okay. Okay, that makes more sense now. Okay.
Yeah, so your recipes, you're on track. So just the menu, your logo, and of course the startup cost. And yeah, okay. I see your overall food cost percentage, 24%, not bad. Okay.
At first when I started, it was like 30, and then I started playing around with the labor, and then with other costs for food, and then I got it down to like that.
So I'm going to work on your labor percentage. It's sitting at 30%. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put it up on the screen and show you how to change that from 30% to 24%. It's just a simple click of the mouse. So this is your monthly yearly P&L statement, right? You're sitting at 30.6%, right? Okay.
Are you
So I'm gonna-
sharing? It's all blank. Up there else.
Oh yeah, there. You see it, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So I'm going to increase the font so you can see it. Okay. There we go. Okay. So it's sitting at 30.06%, which means your bottom line number, okay, is going to be, right now, it's a little bit low, okay? It's sitting at 12.9%. Remember, when you need about 20%, you still need to also figure out your beverage costs, okay? So we're going to go down here where it says hourly payroll and go up here to the formula tab and erase that 0.3 and type in 0.24 and hit enter, okay? That's going to drop your labor percentage to 23%. We want it to be less than 24. So you can do the same for all the rest, okay? Click on the hourly payroll month by month, go to the formula tab, backspace, and type in 24 instead of that 3, and that drops to 23%. At the bottom line, okay, it increases your profit. Now you need what you need to. Now you are where you need to be. The only thing missing is your beverage costs. Okay, if you have any drinks, soft drinks, that sort of thing.
Yeah. I think I included it into like the food costs. So I'll just take those out.
Yeah, usually it's about in the low 20s, maybe late teens. So look at maybe between 18 and 20% beverage costs. Once you plug in the number, this number is going to change. Okay, so if it does change, then the only way to increase it is going back up here, and oh, you got a good amount of check average for lunch and for dinner. Your drink price, maybe you want to increase the drink price. Instead of $7, we're going to offer cocktails $12 or $14. Okay, go with a higher number. Okay, so yours looking pretty good. You're on track, right? Just keep plugging away that information and remember that formula and your labor percentage. I mean your beverage cost. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Mr. Jesus, how we're looking at yours?
Hello.
Hello. I like when you guys saw you and James had that microphone. It's like, hello, that deep voice, hello. that very white hello.
Man, I don't have my good mic with me now, but
yeah, just it amplifies your voice. Hello. You could be
make sure you hear me.
Yeah, you can be a crooner.
it's professional.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. All right, Strawberry Prince, where are you at? Okay.
I haven't been able to open the file today because my laptop went on an updating frenzy.
Okay.
So that's an issue.
Demographics for analysis, concept, labor assumptions.
I was also working on my recipe costing. I hope that didn't get like messed up by the sudden restarting.
You're only missing 5 recipe cost cards on the spreadsheet. I don't know if you had them all filled out or not, but only 5.
Okay.
And of course, startup costs. So yeah, this is the week to finish those recipes and start on your startup costs. And somewhere along the way, your menu and logo. You have your logo, right?
Yeah, recipe, startup costs, and menu. Heard.
Yeah, and every time I see your logo, it's like, oh, dude, really? Psychologically makes me hungry for some sweets.
Again, I am glad it's having the desired effect.
And your bottom line profit, I'm going to pull it up here on the screen. So I don't know if you're able to follow me or not. Can you get, are you able to see on the screen?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm trying to get there now.
Okay. Hold on, Miss Cheyenne. Let me answer that question in a few minutes, okay? Okay. So let me go back.
If we make a website, do we have to also make a PowerPoint?
So the PowerPoint is 10 extra points. Website's another 10 extra points. You're looking at 20 extra points in your grade. That can boost your grade average.
Okay, thank
Okay.
you.
Not required, but if your grade is not looking too great, I would strongly encourage to go ahead and start knocking out the website on the slideshow, okay?
I don't know.
So, okay, so this is your project, right? Here we go, 30% labor. Let me see if I can zoom in, Mr. Jesus.
Yeah, I just put a number in here to see how this worked.
Okay, so labor percentage, remember, it needs to be at 24%. I know Mr. Felix was talking about 30, but in reality, nowadays it's 24%, it's doable and acceptable. So here where it says hourly payroll, click on that row and go back
Yeah.
up to the formula tab, just like I did with Ms. Catherine. Backspace, get rid of that 3 and type in 24, okay? And that should drop your labor percentage to 23%.
Okay.
That needs to happen on all across the board, okay? And of course, your food cost, once you're done with the recipes, your overall food cost spreadsheet, your beverage costs, and that's going to keep this number in line. So let's say you're running at 30% food costs, you're running at 18% beverage costs. See how your profit drops to 13.2%?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that needs to be at least 20%, okay? So I just give you an example of how those numbers are going to impact the bottom line number, okay? So one way to take a look at it is go back to your first page and take a look at, are you undercharging, okay? Oh, you're not. So your average check for lunch is $215. Your check for dinner at 75 is, they say it's supposed to be the other way around. And your beverages are too low. If you're selling any alcoholic
Okay.
beverages, it's gonna be like $12 to $14. You know, like a Bloody Mary, Mai Tai, that sort of thing, okay? Mint Mojito, mint julep, okay?
Yeah, I'm not doing any alcoholic drinks.
Okay. So are you doing like a fresh organic lemonade?
I'm basically just doing coffee, tea, and soft drinks.
Okay. All right, then that stays where it is, but definitely your dinner check average for dinner is a little bit low than lunch, so might want to take a look at that and revise. But again, menu, recipe cost cards, and overall food costs, and then starter costs. So you got 4 items to your own track for this week. So my suggestion is keep on plugging away. As soon as your computer comes back to life, maybe you want to shock it, clear, right?
If only.
Yeah, and then give it a 12-volt charge so you can restart it and start going at it. Because again, this is week 5 and you got 7 days left to go, okay?
Heard.
Yellow Dream Bakery, Ms. Deja, how we looking? Okay. Concept summary, SWOT analysis, yeah, no, demographics, labor assumptions. Come on, recipe cost cards, 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. Overall food cost percentage, menu, logo, and then startup cost. So you're on track. Okay. You're definitely on track. Hey, you know how to do the overall food cost percentage spreadsheet? Ish.
Yeah, I actually recorded it on my phone when you're doing someone else's so I could watch it later.
Cool. Okay.
So I'm going to get to that.
No problem. Like I said, you're on track. You're right on. Okay.
Okay. I'm trying to finish because I had to add a couple things so I can meet the 15. And I'm trying to cost those out. But for some reason, you know how like the formula is already on there?
Uh-huh.
I don't know why it's not putting the numbers in for me.
Like which one?
Right now I'm on the very bottom. on plain croissant. Sorry, I accidentally pressed the mic.
Almond croissant. Oh, you added more formulas, more recipe cost cards.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're looking at orange and cream cheese, or which one? Or
Right now I'm working on the plain.
okay. I don't see the plain croissant.
It's right above the orange and cream cheese.
Chocolate chip cookie, vanilla cupcake, chocolate snickerdoodle, lemon cake, strawberry cupcake, peach cake, hot coffee, iced tea, apple pie, pecan pie, apple juice, orange juice, standard pie dough, chocolate croissant, iced tea. Oh, plain croissant. Okay, I got it. Okay. So, what do you mean all right, let's see if we can figure it out. Okay. So the formula, you say it's not working for you. Like which way?
I guess I just don't remember how to cost because it also happened like as you see on the hot tea where it says like the value and division. I don't remember like what happens right there. I don't remember from restaurant ops.
Cost of portion. So it just is this a sale? Total recipe cost card. You got a formula here. Okay. So let me see, because as you copy and paste those spreadsheets, let me go to one of the up ones. S205 but W205. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. So this croissant it's for one or how many croissants? This recipe?
It makes 13.
13. Okay. But it's only 45 cents. The recipe. Really, that makes 13 croissants?
Oh, for when I costed it, it's just for one.
Okay. So this is with the coffee, water, PC creamer, sugar, and ice, right? So the coffee, it's 23 cents. Water is, okay, 1 cent. Cream is 4 cents.
I'm not sure what happened, but that's not right.
Okay.
Like, I think, yeah, I definitely had the actual ingredients because that's not it.
Okay. And this is below, this is the above the orange croissant. This is below, there's nothing. So yeah, you have it here like already croissant. Just coffee. It's no croissant though.
I'm sorry?
This is just a recipe for coffee, not for croissant.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just did the ingredients, so I'm not sure where they went.
Huh.
And I just converted, because the recipe I based it off of was in cups, and I just converted them to ounces.
Okay.
So I'm not sure where that went.
Here's, what is this one for? Standard pie dough, orange juice, apple juice, iced coffee. Do you have another recipe for croissant, or is that the only one?
For which one?
You don't have another recipe for a croissant, right?
Not yet.
Okay. Okay. So this one, it's still, it says is the recipe's for 45, right? It's not giving you anything because it's dividing 45 divided by 13. So if you change the number to 1, because it's 1 copy, it should change that number. Huh. S205 divided by W205. S W. Okay. Okay. See if I can fix that formula here real quick. S. Come on. So X is going to be W. There we go. It was just a simple formula miscalculation. Okay. So now the cost of portion is 45 cents. Okay. The menu price is what you're going to put on. It's already calculated too. Let me go back and figure out what that one is. What's the formula? AD by W. Okay. AD by W. That was it. Just the formula was, and then copied correctly to the cells. Okay. Now it's right. Just get a croissant recipe.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, whenever something like that happens, like this one, you see once you plug in the information, if it's C value, just go back to the original recipes and click on those two and see what the formula is. Where's it pulling it from? Okay, and just copy it and paste just the letter on the formula, not the number, and it should work just like it did on this one. Okay. Okay.
Heard. Thank you.
Ms. Cheyenne, what was the original question? Oh, the website? So the website, when you go on it, you create it as you may. Did you guys have the web page for the website, the link?
The what page?
The website.
It worked for me.
Yeah, just create an account and right? Ms. Cheyenne, I'm gonna put the website link on the chat, okay? And just go in and create an account and then, start working on the website. That's an extra 10 points, okay? Miss Emma, where are we today?
So I am still working on my costing, which I'm almost done with. I have all my recipes written out with the prices and everything. I just have to finish typing them in. But right now, I've been working on my knowledge check quizzes, which I have 2 more, I think, to do.
Okay.
I did need your help though with the what is it called? The overall cost, food cost.
Uh-huh.
I needed help setting that up because I wasn't very sure how.
Okay. Do you have your menu yet?
I mean, I have a prototype, I guess, but it's not fully done.
Okay. So I'm gonna guide you through on the screen, okay?
Okay.
So this is it, right? This is all your recipe cost cards, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna zoom in too. Give it 150. So recipe cost cards, yeah, I'm on this tab, right? And I'm gonna go to the bottom left and click on the little plus sign. And this is gonna say add sheet. Click on it, and it's gonna give you another sheet on the right side of the recipe cost cards. You're gonna right click it and rename it, okay? So we're gonna name it overall food cost, got it? So here, I'm gonna merge this 4 cells,
Mhm.
highlight it, merge them, and I'm gonna name it as exact same thing. Okay. And of course, you know me, I like colors and what have you not, right? So we're gonna make it nice and pretty.
Me too.
Okay. If it looks pretty, it's gonna be pretty, right? Okay. Color it. And you can do whatever you want. I'm just, you know, playing with it, okay?
Okay.
You can go back and, you know, change it, okay? What else here? I'm gonna merge. I'm gonna call this tab item name, okay? Raw cost and retail cost. This is the price you're gonna set on your menu, what you're gonna sell those items, okay? Because the recipe cost cards is giving you a suggested retail price, but you won't know until you create your menu how you're gonna cost them out, okay?
Okay. I understand now. I get it.
So yeah, that's why I say the menu is imperative to have it so you can feel the proportion out. So I'm gonna just make the sheet for you. I don't know how many items you got, but we're gonna go down the list, down to the cells, and stop at number 50. Row
Okay.
number 50, okay? Copy and paste, okay? So now this is your spreadsheet, okay? So now at the
Alrighty.
bottom, this one, we're gonna call it raw food cost. Raw food cost. Okay, can't even spell. I got fat finger syndrome.
Okay. Me too.
Cost. And then this is your retail cost. This is according to your menu, the price you're gonna put in your menu. That's what the retail cost is. Okay, not the suggested standard recipes, but your price on the menu. Okay. Bottom is food cost percent. Okay. So again, this is how my brain works. So I'm gonna make it a little bit more organized. Okay. Merge the cells. Okay. Here we go. Okay. And of course, gotta give it some bling bling. And I'm gonna do that maybe ish, pinkish. There we go. Okay. So now here, okay, your first item on your menu on the recipe is gonna be queso dip, right?
Yes.
Okay. This is you are selling this as a side dish, right? You're not selling it with an item, right? This is like somebody wants to buy a queso, this is how much it's gonna cost you, right?
Yeah, it's appetizer basically.
All right, cool. So here you're gonna type in queso, QUESO, okay? And here you're gonna type in how much that recipe that makes, okay? So it's costing you $2.42, not the total recipe, but proportion, okay? So $2.42.
Loki seems expensive.
Yeah, it is expensive, okay? And then here, let's say you're gonna sell it for $6.95. Just, you know, just grabbing the number out of the wind, right? $6.95. You're gonna give this all this dollar denominations, okay? There we go, okay? So it costs you $2.42, and you're gonna sell it for $6.95 according to your menu, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Down here where it says raw food cost, you're gonna sum up all the tabs. So go back to the top middle with the little side Greek letter is.
Yeah.
On the sum, click on the bottom row and then highlight all the way to the top. So anytime you're plugging in an item and you type it in the raw food cost according to your recipe cost cards, it's going to draw that number down here. Okay. So you can type in the next one. Okay. Let me see. What's the next recipe? Okay. Guacamole, 220. Got it? Okay. So guac. And then $2.20. Okay. It automatically is summing them up. Okay. Now let's say you're gonna sell it for again $5.95, and I know it's expensive sometimes with avocados on season. You're gonna do the exact same thing here. You're gonna click on the retail cost on the right hand side. Go click on the little Greek letter, sum it up. Okay, highlight those numbers. All the cells all the way to the top. Okay, and it's gonna pull those retail numbers all the way down. Okay, so you see it's gonna tally all your raw food cost items. It's gonna tally all your retail cost items. Now this number is what you need. Okay, so you're gonna type in the formula equals. You're going to divide the low number by the high number. So in this case, C48 divided by D49. You're running at 35%, 36% food cost. Once we give it a percentage nomination, okay? 36% food cost. So anytime you plug in the items here, the retail cost and how much you're going to sell it, once everything's done, this number right here is going to go right here in this bottom where it says food cost percentage under the monthly and yearly P&L statement.
Okay.
Okay.
And we want that like under 30, right, or 30?
Under 30.
Under
30 below.
Okay.
Okay. 30 below. Got it?
Got it.
Okay. And that's for all of you guys too, how to do your overall food cost percentage on the sheets so you can figure out how to plug in that information on your concept.
Chef, I have a question.
Answer.
Okay, so does the same thing apply for beverage?
Beverage, only if you have a lot of beverages, then you need to cost that. But if not, a can of soda is going to cost you maybe, I don't know, whatever the beverage inventory I sent you, just out of top of my head, maybe 40 cents. You're going to sell it for $1.75. So that's your raw cost for the beverage, and that's how much you're going to sell it for, and it's going to give you the same information at the bottom. Now, if you're going to do a mixed cocktail is going to run you between $2 and $3, and you're going to sell it for 12 or 14. So your raw cost is going to be here, and that's how much you're going to sell it for according to your menu. It's going to do the same thing for you. Make sense? Ish?
Yeah, kinda.
Kind of, okay. Let me see where you're at. You got any beverages in your menu?
Yes. So I put the menu on there, but I'm not done with it. I still have to edit it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I put it on there so you can see the progress I have on the menu.
Okay, I like the logo. SWOT analysis look good. Demographics on point too. Flavor assumptions, okay. Your recipe cost cards. Oh, I had to buy some, I was craving for menudo and I went and buy a little can at the store. I'm like, this will suffice.
Oh, I have a question.
Answer.
Okay, so do you know what fritada is? I'm pretty sure you do.
A what?
Fritada?
Fritada. I've had it, but I can't remember what is it?
Okay, so it's goat. So it's like the whole goat. So you have the so you have the whole goat, and then you have the lungs, the liver, and the heart.
I don't think I had. I know I had cabrito before. Chorizo fritada, no, that ain't it.
It's kind of like, I don't want to say it's kind of like menudo, but it's not. It's completely different.
Huh.
But like it has the same color and kind of like the same concept.
It's
like it has like the but like I don't know how would I cost the liver, the lungs, and the heart, and like how would I describe it? Because I was talking to my mom, and then I was like, well, I can't put goat insides because that's just wrong. Like it sounds weird.
I see now. So, ooh, okay.
I personally don't like it, but it I think it would sell a lot.
I'll buy it. I like goat. Bad to the bone. So I just had to say that. So, it's the heart, the liver, and what else?
The lungs.
Lungs. Really, the lungs?
Yeah,
Okay.
and like a little bit of a the blood too.
Okay. So, fritada and what is it? Slow cooked um, goat with well, you gotta say what it is. The heart, lungs, and there's no way around it. You gotta describe it. What's in it?
Okay.
Yeah.
So like I would just put like goat stew with um lungs, liver, and the heart, or would it be like something different?
Seasoned and slow cooked goat, and then the bottom, describe what's in it. The leg of the goat, the ribs, along with the kidney, lung, and heart.
I'm so
Okay.
sorry to interrupt, but Kay, is your idea in the U.S. or Mexico?
So for the purpose of the project, it's gonna be here, cause like I wasn't gonna be able to find demographics for the specific town I want it to be in, cause it's a small town.
I will heads up. As far as I know, due to I had to do it for our history class with whatever his name was. Cooking with lungs is currently banned in the U.S.
Yep.
Any food resulting with lungs, for example, haggis, which is what my thing was about, has lungs in, and it's illegal.
Yeah, that's the only part of the animal the USDA does not allow to eat for us to eat the lungs.
Yeah, which is why haggis is better in Scotland than it is in the U.S.
But you can say it's a project. You can still have it, but in reality, if you're going to open up this restaurant, then you can't have the lunch on the menu. Okay.
Oh.
So yeah, when we go to farm to table, you guys get the whole side of the pig to break down. And in that class, right, Mr. James, we talk about what's the only part of the animal that you're not allowed to eat. Well, there's one that you're not allowed to eat, but the other one you can't eat. But it looks good. I would eat it. I don't have the lungs, the kidney, and the heart in my inventory. We can take a look at Jake's out of Houston and find something comparable to that. Hmm. Kidneys are $7.50 a pound, and the heart is like a $9.25 a pound. So I'm assuming, Mexico, or if you're able to buy the lungs, it's gonna run you up to that amount too. So $7.15 for the kidneys and $9.25 for the heart. And I would probably suggest, say maybe the lungs are gonna be like $12, because they're not allowed to be consumed in the States. We just had your project on the screen too. Oh, here we go. Okay. Okay, so logo looks good. Menu is subtle. Okay. Yeah, so you're in the right track. How's your recipe cost cards? Oh, they look really great too. Okay. So overall food cost percentage, same I just walked through with who did I just walk through? Miss Karen. Yeah, so you got to do the same overall food cost percentage. You got the menu. So you're on track. You're on track. Okay. Just keep on plugging that information, and you should be finishing your startup costs hopefully by the end of this week. Got it, Ms. Caribe?
Yes.
Okay.
Also, I have another question.
Okay.
So, the suggested menu price, is it for just one plate or is it for like the whole yield that the recipe counts for?
So in your recipe cost cards, you have the overall recipe cost is like this one, menudo, right? You cost it out and it's $40, but it serves 15. The one bowl of menudo is going to cost you $2.69. Suggested is just suggested at a 30% food cost, but your price on your menu is going to be totally different to what that is according to the demographics and your competition around that city, zip code or your surrounding area. You want to compete with them. Maybe that's going to be $12, $14. It all depends. Okay. You're going to be in Houston or in Dallas. The price is going to be maybe 14, 15 bucks for a nice bowl of menudo versus San Antonio or Austin. That may be a little bit more, less less expensive. Okay. So suggested is just suggested, but your menu, price of the menu is the final price. Okay.
So like that's up to the demographics independently, right?
That and you,
Okay.
So yours is going to be where it's going to be Eagle Pass. So it's you're looking at about Eagle Pass is not like Houston or Dallas, but still it's a lot of tourism, a lot of traffic, a lot of people. So you're looking at about maybe $12.95. So you got to find a medium price. So maybe your menudo is gonna sell it for like $12.95 a bowl. Okay. So that'll be your menu price. Just an example.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, Chef.
You're welcome. Mr. Jonathan. I just watched John Wick last night for the 1,000th time.
Which one? The first one or the second one or third one?
The first two. I have the third one on Vudu. So I bought it when it came out, but I got them all three. I got the first and two on HBO Max, and I got them on what's the other Amazon Prime.
I have yet to see the third one. I'm dying to see that one and the new Fast and the Furious movie.
Oh, they
I
kicked
haven't
butt.
seen any of them.
Oh, dude, really? You're missing out.
I know. It's on my list though.
All right, Mr. Jonathan. Let me see what else you need to get on this project. Okay. Overall food cost percentage and your startup cost. Okay. That's week. And if you want those 10, 20 extra points, and the website and the slideshow. Okay. Got it?
Yep.
Okay. me see where we're at. Slice of deli, Mr. James. How we're looking?
I didn't have a chance to work on it this weekend. Right now, I'm working on filling out discussions and stuff for Mr. Felix's class. But
Okay.
during this week, I will have to set aside time to actively sit and plug away at it.
SWOT analysis. Oh yeah, your recipe cost cards.
Yeah.
Okay.
As far as the SWOT analysis goes, I need to look into more businesses around here that are going to be competitions and stuff, and plug those away.
And yours is kind of unique too. So you're gonna have not so
Should I
much.
put in like HEB and stuff during the SWOT analysis and stuff?
Well, why not? I mean, they have a a deli display and a city display too, right? Central Market could be another one.
Yeah.
You know,
Is there a Central Market in Austin?
there's two, North Lamar
Oh
and
yeah, there's the one by the school. Yeah.
yeah, Westgate. Over there by 290 and Westgate. Okay, Miss Madison, your looks good too. What are you missing? Your overall food cost percentage, your menu, your logo, and your starter cost. So you're on track for this week. Okay, you're on track. This guy gotta get that menu rolled out. Roll out. Sorry, got ludicrous in my mind. Anyways, menu, logo, overall food cost, and starter cost. You're on track. Where's Chubbs? Some popped in a few minutes ago.
Hello, Chef.
Hello, Mr. Chubbs. I remember walking in by K2 when you were in foundation with Chef Lindsay, and she was like, you scream out your name, Chubbs. I'm like, who's she calling Chubbs? She ring the bell. Oh, that bell. All right, so.
Who's coming?
Yeah, the baby. Thank you, baby.
Man, Lindsay gave me some PTSD for sure.
Dude, it cracks me up whenever she says that now. Like, I'll walk into her foundations class and be like, Chef, who's coming? The whole class goes, baby's coming. It's great.
And then I walk behind, Rick James. Right? I miss Chubbs. First page. Demographics. Looks good. SWOT analysis. Labor assumptions. Labor assumptions. Remember, when you type in the waiter and waitresses, the P&L statement is not going to recognize the plus and the letter TIPS. Okay. You may write plus tips on the outside of the cell, but not in the cell.
Heard.
Okay. Just as you have on the bus where you got them at $13. So waiter and waitress one, just type in 275 on that cell, and on the side, just type in plus tips. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Recipes.
Yeah, I have 6 of them done actually, so I just have to do the rest tonight.
Okay. Recipes and menu and logo.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, where do I put that? Because there's not a tab for menu and logo, is there?
No, you gotta insert a tab.
Oh, okay. I have those done, so I can just throw those in there as well.
On the bottom left-hand corner, there's a little plus key or icon or whatever you want to call it. You hit on that one, it's going to insert a tab, but you got to go to your the tab that you want to insert it next to it. It's going to put it on the right-hand side of the tab. Okay. Yeah, get those recipes. Aggressively work on them. Okay, got to get them knocked out. Hopefully by Wednesday, and then Thursday or Friday, your startup costs will take you at least a day, 2 days to finish those up. And then for all the rest of you guys, don't forget your layout. Okay, Mr. Jonathan, Miss Lily, I know Miss Julia, she left us. She was at the store shopping. Okay. Don't forget the layout. That's a PowerPoint that I sent you guys. Planet 3. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm still working
Okay.
on menu, and I figured out you had talked about it, like the menu, like adding the menu
Mm-hmm.
to the thing. So now I know what to do.
So on your recipes, you have the ingredients plugged in, but you need all the numbers to go with it.
Yeah, I was still working on that.
Yeah, so utilize those inventory sheets and figure out how much those items cost and start plugging them in. Okay. That's the bulk of your project. You got 5 days left to get that one done, your menu, your logo, layout, and then your startup costs. Okay, you should target, give yourself a goal to have them done by Friday, and then Monday and Tuesday, whatever is left, you can finish those 2 days. Okay, because we're going to present Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I believe. Got it?
Okay.
Okay. Miss Amber, with a new set of earphones and a microphone. Yay! Can you hear me now?
Yes.
That will never go away, right? Can you hear me now? Okay. Cool. Again, awesome menu. Great logo. Like the pictures. Recipes coming along. You're on the right track on the recipes. Okay. Keep on plugging those in.
How much would I put for rum if I'm only using a small amount?
For who?
I have to use rum for my apple strudel, and it's only a very small amount.
Ounces.
Yes.
How much is
But
the
how
apple?
much, like, it's 1 ounce.
Apple strudel, it makes 16 recipes, right?
Yeah.
So if it's going to be 1 ounce of rum on the apple strudel, you're making 16 servings, so 16 ounces. No, that's too much. That's like a big giant cup to get wasted on.
Yeah, it's like a real Black Forest cake. They put so much cherry schnapps in it. It's insane. Just so much schnapps.
Oh, bad memories from peppermint schnapps back in New Jersey. And I
My
was
dad has apple schnapps in the cabinet.
we were training another property, and me and my executive steward and my sous chef, we all went there, and we're all alumni in the same culinary school. So he's straight from Ireland, right? He's Irish to the bone.
Oof.
So he's playing pool, and I'm joining him. So he's drinking this green concoction. I asked him, what is that? Peppermint schnapps. Like, I'm gonna try it. So he gave me again. He ordered me a shot. Oh, never again.
Nope.
Nope. That's like flavored sugar jet fuel. Jet fuel. So if you're gonna do half an ounce, so what about 8 ounces of rum? That should give you enough for 16 strudels. 8 ounces about a cup. That should be sufficient, unless you want.
That's for soaking the raisins.
How much raisins you got? You got 3 ounces.
I have 2.64 ounces of golden raisins.
Okay. So that's going to be like about a give or take about a cup to half a cup to a cup of raisins. So you need twice the amount of rum. So you need 2 cups of rum. So that's 16 ounces. Yeah, 16 ounces of rum. Because when you suck them up, remember they're going to get all big like a sponge. They're going to suck up all that rum.
Yeah. That's a lot of rum. How much would I price that for?
You have a beverage inventory that I sent you guys. Let me see if I can pull it up and we can look at that beverage inventory and see how much rum is going to cost you. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm on. So my computer's slow.
Because I know rum can get expensive. And I don't want to put too much.
If you buy it retail, not wholesale. Okay. This one. Take a look at another one. Here we go. Okay. I'm going to pull it up on the screen, all right?
Okay.
Come on. There you go. Anytime. Hello.
I'm here.
No, it's taking some time to load up.
Okay. Computer's being slow.
Yeah. All right, let's go take a look at, let's go hunt for some rum. Red rum. Just kidding. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is the beverage inventory you guys should receive. Let me go take a look at liquor. Okay, on the liquor tab at the bottom. You got cordials, you got gins, vodkas, tequila, rum. Which one? 151, Bacardi flavors, Bacardi Select, Superior, Captain Morgan, Malibu, Mount Gay, Myers Dark, Pirat, Ron Rio, Tenkane, or Trio. Take a pick.
The first one.
Appleton. It's $15.95 a bottle.
Gosh dang.
Okay, that's wholesale, not retail. Okay.
So I will put that in the slot.
No, so that's a bottle, $15.95. How many ounces come in the bottle? What is it in liters, milliliters? 1.5 liter?
Yeah.
So a liter is about equals 32 ounces. So you're looking about a 44 ounce, give or take, right? Anyone likes to drink alcoholic beverages? So I'm not a rum drinker. So liter and a half. So 32 plus 15, that's what? 47 ounces. So 15.95 divided by 47, you're looking at about 34 cents an ounce.
Okay.
Okay. I didn't have any red wine or the beverages on the other inventory. Okay. Cool. Yeah, so you got the menu, you got the logo, SWOT analysis, labor assumptions, recipe cost cards. So you're on track. You're on track. Give me December. You need the fitness of recipes and the overall food cost percentage and the startup cost this week. Okay. So 3 more to go.
I can get the recipes done tonight.
Cool. And then we'll take a look at them tomorrow. Maybe do the overall food cost percentage, and then you can start working the startup costs. Cucharitas. Every time I say that, I want to say cucharitas, cucharitas. No, for some reason.
Yay.
I see you attached the website. Okay,
That is correct.
awesome. Okay.
However, we figured out we had some glitches with the online ordering. So I turned off the online order feature for now until I figure out what the heckin' is going on.
So how we say it in Spanglish? Está motherfuckeada,
Yeah.
right? Is that
Yeah.
straight English or Spanish, right? Spanglish. So you
But you can look at the website. It works. It's just the online feature, order online feature, is glitchy.
okay. What 4% in your food costs?
It's a work in progress.
Oh, because you can still got to plug in the rest of the numbers. Got it. Got it.
Correct.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Yeah, you got your startup costs. What about your startup costs?
Since I'm basically getting a fully stocked kitchen for free until September, when we can add our name to the lease, I virtually have no startup cost.
Okay.
So I guess we can count it as an angel donation.
What about the layout?
I'm trying to get the PowerPoint to work because it's a PPX and I have a Mac, and on Mac is Keynote, so it's a little tricky to get it to work.
Okay.
But I'm working on it.
And you can just go ahead and arrange the layout as you have it in your kitchen in real life. Okay.
Okay.
I bet you have to make some headways. Come on, open up. Hey, hey, hey! Nice website.
Thank you.
Fudge. Fudge. Nice colors too.
Pardon?
Okay. I like it. Very nice.
Thank you, sir.
You got your menus loaded up too. Nice. Breakfast and lunch, no dinner, right?
Dinner service is not advertised on the website because it's by reservation only.
Oh, that's
Only
got
the
it.
people that make reservations get to see it.
Okay, gotcha.
Exclusivity makes people go.
Want to come in?
Yeah,
The VIP section. I get it.
basically. Until COVID is a little bit up.
Vámonos.
I
Okay.
know that restrictions are lax and everything, but I got a baby and I'm not gonna risk my baby. So we're still doing 25%.
Okay.
Just because I can.
Okay. Have a look at me, Sierra. Are we able to transfer all the information to the spreadsheet? Hello? Miss Sierra? Glad you can join us, Miss Julia. How was it? I hope the store was fine and not too hectic. Maybe he's still shopping. I don't speak English.
Chef, did you just call my name?
Yep.
Sorry, it was kind of loud in my kitchen.
Tell him to be quiet.
No, it's my fault. I'm baking.
Ah, okay.
Tell me to be quiet. What?
Yeah, really, dude. How'd you like that cake?
Oh,
Okay.
From
the
Sodexo.
one next to my sister, right?
Oh, yeah, I didn't try it.
We don't know. We didn't eat it. My sister said it was great. So, but we didn't eat that one.
Mhm. So how are we looking on aside from making your project?
The menu is pretty much done, although I think I'm gonna change one more thing. I don't think I just want to buy the syrups for the cafe portion. I think I want to have house-made syrups, so I need to cost that out. But it's sugar, water, and extract, so it's
Right. So
not gonna-
no Monet, no Torani syrups?
No. So that's gonna slightly change based off of how I cost that out. It's gonna slightly change the prices of everything else, but
Yeah.
it shouldn't change it by too much. If anything, it might even make it cheaper.
It will make it cheaper because those products they're charging you for the packaging and the extra fluff that because syrup is simple to make. That's what you call it simple syrup. And you're paying for the dyes, the colors, the packaging, the bottles, the plastic, everything.
And the less plastic we use, the better.
Right.
Plus, every cafe, aside from Starbucks, uses Torani syrups, and I
Uh-huh.
want to be like everyone else.
I know, trust me, I know. So menu, startup cost, right?
Startup cost is the next step. I have not started on that, but the menu, even though it's not done, it's mostly done. It's just not on the Google Sheets yet. It's not on the Google Sheets yet because it's just got a little bit left, and I don't want to put it on there and then have to undo it and then redo it.
Okay.
Too much.
And then the layout.
Like the layout of the actual building.
Correct.
I have a drawing, but I need to actually make that not a drawing and put that on the Google Sheets too.
No. The layout, they'll send you guys some PowerPoint. You can go ahead and move things around, the chairs, the stoves, the walkie coolers, and it has a little blueprint on it.
Huh.
That layout, and also how Google some pictures of how you want or how you envision your project to look like inside and the outside. Okay.
Okay.
Jay should know. Come on, Jay.
Hey, she's doing her own thing. I just leave her alone.
But you can assist and help.
Project in the last like 3 days. I don't think I'm going to take any advice from him.
What did I pass? Yes. You still owe those 2 recipes, Chef.
The what now?
Yeah, you'll play stupid now. You'll play stupid now. You still owe me 2 recipes.
Actually, I was looking at some of my old flash drives, and I found some recipes that I haven't shared with nobody else yet. So I'm gonna probably shoot you this by email tomorrow because I got a lot of work to be done. We're doing I'm redoing the Next Block's regional. So yeah, so I got a lot of work to be done on that one too.
That's cool.
So hey, I thought it was 1 recipe. Where are you going with 2?
It's 2. Remember? You remember? You just trying to skate yourself out. It was 2.
All right.
It's always been 2.
2 it is. All right.
I can vouch for him. I think I remember it being 2 as well.
Yeah, 2 against 1. All right. I'll take a look at my box of goodies and then send you those 2 cherries recipes by email hopefully tomorrow. I'll leave my box of goodies right here next to the computer so I won't forget.
Roger. I have to take my butt to the gym. But this body fat don't rest.
No, it does not.
Yeah, now that they started closing with the LA Fitness, 200 some locations and 3 here in Austin, right?
Yeah. Oh man, check this out, dude. I was in Crunch Fitness up in Round Rock, a little bit north of my house. Man, this dude, there's signs everywhere. Everywhere it says, please wash your hands like you would touch a jalapeno and touching a contact. I was like, that's pretty funny. I remember that. This dude literally went in the bathroom, turned around, walked by the sinks, looked at me, and then walked out. I was like, are you kidding me? I was like, bro, are you serious?
Told you.
I was like, bro. I followed him out, make sure he's not touching anything, man. Oh.
It does happen even nowadays, you know, with this thing going around. People just, you know, bad habits.
That's horrible, man. It's like, come on. Oh yeah, your dog's in the
Yeah, no, it's time for him to get fed. All right, guys, it is the hour of the hour. You know where you stand. I will say keep on plugging away. And don't stop. You got at least 4 days left of this week and 2 days of next week. It's crunch time. Some of you guys are on track. Some of you guys are falling behind. I would suggest get on it as soon as possible because come on Friday, you should be at least 90, 95% done if all possibilities. Got it?
Heard that.
All right. Any questions? Now I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same bad time, same bad channel. Deuce.